really delicious, I'll tell you, and it's got a good kick to
And
it.
she's having chocolate because it technically is chocolate milkshake
And I am
day.
a chocolate person.
But I am not a. I love chocolate, but I don't love chocolate milkshakes.
Stuff.
So I'm having a vanilla blueberry sort of moonshine shake.
Yeah. Why are we frozen up there? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Because I'm on the shop's internet because I don't have the right thing.
Okay. Everybody switched over to the Farrell's Country Stitching. Everybody's saying hi again.
Thank you for joining us. We're sorry for the runaround. Every week we promise we're going to do better, and it just doesn't happen. That's all.
Not for us. See,
I'm glad somebody told us though.
I don't have the password for the internet here.
So you want to start again?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I'm Steph,
and I'm Queen G.
And together we're the
Steph and G Show. And welcome. And if you are new to the show, we're going to go over the rules because they've changed.
She's going to go over the rules.
Yes, I'm the rule girl.
She is.
If I can remember
anything not fun, she has to do.
She's the lady, don't nobody bring me no bad news.
That's right. Okay. I'm only doing happy
So I'm the
stuff.
bad news girl. She's going to drink.
I will.
So anyway, the rules are if you want to order something, unfortunately you're not on the right page. So you have to go to Steph and www. Steph, STEPHANDGEE show.
It's right there on that big green poster.
Oh, can they see it?
Yes.
Okay, so that's just
the back
forget
half.
the two crazy gals. That's our email address. It's stephandgshow.com. And everything you see here today will be listed on the website as soon as we go off the air. Most everything is there. Anything that's limited quantities is already there. Okay, so you could go ahead and put it in your basket and then just hold your don't check out. The templates, some of them aren't up yet because I ran out of time. We've been kind of busy. So.
Yeah, it's been a busy week with the show and doing 2 hours of demo every day.
All that.
Plus our regular demos that we screwed up one time.
Okay, let me finish the rules though.
Okay.
Rules are important.
So yeah, the rules are important.
You gotta have rules.
You can order until Thursday at midnight, but if it's limited quantities, and we'll tell you if it's limited quantities, you may want to go ahead and process your order. You have to check out before it comes out of inventory. If you want to order some items that are limited quantity.
I need the TP link password.
It's in my phone.
Oh, anyway, so we got issues. Hopefully you're not part of them.
Nothing.
Okay, we have a comment contest. The comment contest, how it works is we've already pulled the numbers. Okay, the winners. And in order to win, you got to comment. So you can put in can everybody hear us too? Because we don't have microphones on. We forgot the microphones.
Oh, dear Lord.
We didn't forget them. We have microphone issues.
Okay, well, that's this phone. I thought this. Can y'all hear us?
Let us know. If you can hear us. Okay.
And I'm trying to get this phone so
He's laughing. What's going on?
Because Maureen wrote, "Fingers crossed the technology gods are with you today, Dave."
Ooh, great. And what do they say in the other line?
Jessica Carr can hear you loud and clear on Farrell's Country Stitching.
What about Notions You Need? Can anybody hear us there?
Somebody's watching on Notions You Need page and commenting on Stephanie Dusty. You're talented, Pat. She's watching on one page.
She's got multiple devices
going on. That's Pat Jacoby, right?
Yeah, so...
Listen, she's on it.
Yes, she is. We appreciate you very, very much.
She's a
star pupil. Okay.
So, Susan, can you hear them on the Notions You Need page?
Can you? Is Susan there?
Yeah, she just commented. Hi again from Mouse.
Okay.
She can hear you fine.
Okay, great. Okay, perfect. So the rules is you have up until midnight on Thursday in order to place your orders from this week. But if it's limited quantities, you have to get that order in right away. Now, if you let me know what you want to order, I can put it on the back end and I can reserve it for a period of time, but not that long. So if there's something you really, really want in its limited quantities, go ahead and check out, but you can save everything till Thursday.
Okay, so plenty of people are commenting. You can hear on both pages, which is great.
Okay.
And I'm assuming they can see you because they're watching,
Okay, so.
and they're whatever music is playing in Stephanie's head, they're getting a little entertainment.
Well, it was my little happy dance because
She had a milkshake.
without any assistance from Dave, the not so great tech guy, I found the password for the TP link all by myself, and now I'm trying to connect to.
We want to see your comments.
Correct.
And so she's trying to get her phone up and running to do that. So while she's doing that,
That's correct.
we are going to finish with the rules. On our website, we are not political. Well, we're not we don't welcome political commentary, religious commentary, sexual orientation commentary.
Yeah, we just love everybody.
We love everybody, and we want everybody to have a good time. And we figure this is not the place for that kind of stuff. So
I feel you, Jessica. Thank you.
Okay. So,
Is she feeling bad for you again?
Yeah.
Because
Good
why, you're married to me?
Jessica, you're being too easy on him for crying out loud.
Is it because of me that you feel
can't
sorry for?
find it.
Because, I take offense.
Find the lie part.
Anyway, so that's basically the rules. If you decide you don't want the item in well, you've already checked out. Never mind. It used to be that we used to put the orders in and then chase everybody down. But
Rule
we don't have to do that
change.
anymore. Yeah, so we don't have to chase you down anymore. But if you win something,
I'm not sure it's really saving G any time.
it is. Really
I
a lot.
really don't think because
It
she's
is.
still on that computer all the time.
There's still a lot of work, but I'm doing other stuff.
Well,
Let me finish the rules.
I want her to be able to get over here and sew with me.
That's right. To carry the load. But you have never mind. I'm not going to talk about loads. So anyway.
Great.
Okay. So then where was I? Oh, and so
The rules.
Yeah, the rules. We got to finish the rules. I think I'm done though. If you want to go and read the rules, there on the Steph and G page there is a duck's ass that sticks up out of the water. It's on the right if you're on the classic Facebook, and it's on the left if you are on the other Facebook.
It's on the green banner.
Wherever it is.
Somebody wanted to repeat the website.
Oh, there it is.
So it's StephanGShow.com.
So just skip the beginning part because that gets you to our email.
And Farrell's Country Stitching and Notions You
And
Need
Pat
on the
or
yellow one.
Jessica or somebody, they'll put that information in the comments because they're real good like that.
Yeah, they follow up.
They're our unpaid support system.
And we love them, by the way.
We do.
Okay, so back to the contest. In order to be entered in the contest, you have to make a comment, okay? It's going to be weird because we're going to have two sets of comments this time, but we'll figure it out. The numbers have already been picked. There's 3 items that we're giving away this week, and we'll tell you about them later. So that's it. So the more comments, and everybody's back in the pool because we're in September now. We're in the 3rd quarter. You can only win once a quarter. Is there anything else?
Nope.
What are you doing?
She was dancing. She's getting carried away.
We're having a good time. Okay, so that's it for the rules. Welcome new people. If you have any questions, let us know. What is this?
Is this on Steph and G?
Yeah, that's us. In the same clothes we're wearing right now.
Why are we on Steph and G?
She wants to
Because
be on.
I can't get on Stephanie Dusty without creating a watch party.
Oh.
It's
Well,
not.
wouldn't you want to be on Farrell's Country Stitching? I think.
I can't without being plugged into my phone. I
Okay,
can't go live on 2 phones.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna run out of juice too, just to let you know.
Why?
Because 2 hours, we peter out just before 2 hours.
Well, if we go dead, we go dead.
No, I just want you to be prepared in advance.
Live happens.
Okay.
Life's tough. Wear a helmet.
So you're first, I think.
I'm okay.
Oh, next week Julie Loma is fun. She isn't here today because she's on another channel doing her thing. So she's going to join us next week because she was supposed to be with us last week. So anyway, she's going to talk about angle play, and that's going to be really exciting. What are you doing now?
Yeah, this is the part I love.
Elaine.
You're on the computer too much.
Elaine.
Stephanie plays
I
with during
need
the
to
show.
know, are you watching the show on the Steph and G channel?
Where are you, Elaine? Or Mary Lynn? or
Yeah,
Sherry,
we're on the
any
stuff.
of them.
So we are crossing oak posting, obviously, because I'm watching the Steph and G
There you
show.
go then.
Hey, we did it.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Hot diggity. All right.
So we're all over the place.
Yeah,
It's wonderful.
So Dave's going to read comments, or Dusty's going to read comments from the 2 phones that are going to Farrell's Country Stitching and Notions You Need.
Well,
Well,
do Steph and G.
interestingly
And
enough,
we can read the Notions You Need ones.
Pat Jacoby says, I'm watching the Stephanie Dusty Farrell live broadcast.
Oh, how nice. We're just all over the place.
So
oh, no, that's where he had to go. He's
Who knows where we're doing.
It's
But we got
okay.
a lot of people watching. That's all that
Regardless,
matters.
it's fine. We don't know what the hell we're doing. So I'm going to just go for
really,
it.
really good.
It's really, I think it's really, really not
Elaine's
good.
watching it on the Stephanie Dusty page.
You have to have the chocolate in with the fruit-flavored whiskey.
So my first item, and these are limited, but I can definitely get more. So you can place an order, but if we run out, if you place an order, we'll send you an email. We'll send you the rest of your stuff, and we will ship the other possible
Great.
when we get, get them in again. So this is Dave, can you see this quilt? Can they see the crystals on here? I'm not sure if they can or not, but if you can see the crystals on here.
Wave.
Well, yeah, please let us know. But
I'm joking.
Your phone crapped out. See, you're paused or something.
Anyway, so this has crystals all over it, and people have asked me 189,000 times for the pattern. By the way, I have worked on it last night.
So is this going to be our block of the month?
I don't know.
She's working on a pattern, but it may be a block of the month.
I'm going in too many directions at once.
But it's got crystals, beautiful crystals all over it.
It does, and they're sparkly and
little
pretty.
mirrored things. You can learn how to crochet with this. But Mark Lipinski has another
method of
doing
embroidery.
it. So
maybe we could get him to show that, because listen, I can't do it. I tried.
Mark, if you're there, let us know if you would be willing to show us how to do that technique, because this quilt is going to be coming up one way or another.
So this is the crystal applicator, okay? And it comes with 7, well, it comes with a little stand, so like this, I guess. And, it came with all these little teeny weeny tiny little rhinestones. And then it comes with 7 of these, 7 little tips. And there's one that's just a flat iron, and then the other ones are teeny tiny, and like you choose which one for the different size crystals you want to put on your project. So you get 7 of those. These white pencils are really, it's just a wax pencil basically, but it helps you pick up, pick up the little crystals. And you get a little pair of tweezers, a wire brush, and then you get 2 packages of crystals. Crystals came out of the thing. Anyways, you get 2 packages of crystals. So in here there's 12 different colors, and now these ones are all that Aurora Borealis, so they're basically clear, but they've got all kinds of...
Well, you get a lot of reflective color off
Correct.
of them, and you get them in all different sizes.
And these are in 12 different sizes. So you get all of that. Now, I did some comparison stuff. So when I got my set, which has been multiple years ago now, the beginner set or the starter set that they were selling was like $100. So we're going to have this set here with all of this stuff.
And you didn't get all of this stuff with the starter set.
No.
You didn't get the pencils or the tweezers.
Or the wire brush or the little cases.
Right.
I didn't get any of those.
I got crystals. I got some crystals, but
I didn't get
like
I
that
got
many.
some crystals, but not
Like
the
that.
cases.
Yeah.
And I didn't get 7 tips. I got 3 maybe.
I think I got about 4. Yeah.
So
look at these tiny guys.
I know
They're little
they'd be good on your nails, wouldn't they?
bitties. Yeah.
So anyway, so regularly priced out, what I can do this for, regular price is $60. But on the Steph and G show, we're doing them.
Price.
You always get your best price. So we're doing these for $45. So if you want one of those, like I said, there is a limited supply that I have in stock. But if you order them, I will order more in and have them for you, and we'll ship them out in, by themselves, and we'll do the shipping for free on the, if we don't have it here, we'll ship it for you free when it comes in.
And I unfortunately only put the 5 in stock. I don't think I left it open for more orders, so when you do your next thing, I'll go online and change that. So,
okay.
So Susan wants to know if you can buy the crystals separately.
I don't have crystals separately, but I can get them.
Yeah. And does she want the Swarovski, or is regular crystals? Because that would determine
Right, that makes
price
difference.
Yeah. You can get both.
Yeah, I can get them for you, Susan. I just don't necessarily have them right now in my hot little hand, but I can get them. So just let me know, and you can send us an email or whatever, or tell me on Wednesday when I see you at Stitch and Bitch.
How's the milkshake?
Whatever. The milkshake, I don't think the milkshake's overly good. I would have preferred just plain.
Mine is absolutely delicious. What do you think?
Other than the afterburn?
Well, that's the alcohol.
Yeah, I know.
It's really tasty.
When you first taste the milkshake, it tastes like a chocolate shake, and it's good.
With a little bit of blueberry.
And then when you swallow, when you feel the burn, it doesn't seem
the burn.
it doesn't seem normal.
I feel a warm sensation going throughout my body.
When they get done drinking that bottle of moonshine, we're gonna have to scrape them out of here.
Anyway, my turn?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I have some Wonderfill thread. I have a lot of it, but right now it's in limited quantities because this came in a shipment from our storage in California, and we still have some left there someplace. But my son was kind enough to ship stuff to us, so can we get a close-up of that?
We're close.
Okay, so I have this is 300 yards on mini cone, okay? They will fit on your thread directors just fine. Don't worry about that. Your small cap is just going to fit right in this crevice or hole or concave. Anyway.
Oh, good Lord.
And I'll show you later how that works. But I have this in the silver. I have it in the sunny yellow. I have it in purple. Something called anemone, which is a really deep fuchsia or cranberry color, and I have it in licorice color, which is on the website, limited quantities.
Red or licorice black?
Black. Okay. So they are normally $10.60 a spool. I have them on the website right now, if I can figure it out, $8.50 each. And I'm going to be showing you a project maybe later today, maybe not because it's not here. But this works really good with your when you use your Ultra Solvi stabilizer and you're doing your shawls. What's going on?
Liz says, just don't swallow it, Dave. What am I supposed to do, Liz? Spit it back into the deal?
Anyway, this is beautiful. It's a combination rayon and with a thread of metallic going in. So for people that have issues with metallic thread, we do have the thread director, which takes care of all those things. And this works beautifully on the thread director. So rayon and metallic, shiny in the sunny. This is called spring showers or summer showers. It's silver. And then purple, kind of a really hot or a cranberry color, and then black or licorice. So those are on the website. They're good there till they're gone, and they're absolutely beautiful. And they work really well when you're doing on the water-soluble stabilizer and you're doing your freestanding kind of stuff.
Liz says, just let it absorb.
Yes, and it does
This
absorb
thing is
every
not
pore
worth
of your body.
fiddlers. you know.
What?
It's not giving us good things.
Well, I'm sorry, but good things are happening here, right, everybody? Okay.
Yeah, no. The only thing we don't know is, are we broadcasting on Dusty's phone to actually broadcast to Country Feral Stitching, or are we
Girls
broadcasting?
Already you're drunk. That was one sip.
Or are we broadcasting to Dusty Feral? Because that's what
Are
everybody
we?
says.
Are we on Notions You Need at least? Or
Yes.
Something. Okay. But we don't know if we're on Farrell's Country Stitching.
No.
But we're on Steph and G Show, someplace.
In theory, if it's cross posting.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
We'll just keep on going.
Here's what we know. We have 2 phones going. Both of them have picture and sound.
That's it.
What else could you want?
Why on God's green earth would you have this kind of cup?
Keeps it colder.
Why on God's green earth? You live in an RV. Why would you have these?
They're shakers for mixed drinks.
Because we do that all the time.
You mix so many drinks. You've been living in my driveway.
I was not the one who purchased them, by the way.
Dave.
But they come in handy. But
Did you?
Know, of course. But this
Well, yeah,
years
they're shiny.
Because
he's
you
a girl.
make a lot of cocktails.
Because I was walking down the aisle and I saw a shiny and I went, ooh. I've seen those people, bartenders on TV, do this with the glass thing.
Yeah.
And I thought, you got to have that.
We had a full bar when we had a house.
I thought the milkshakes in mason jars would be a much better deal.
I did too.
Because you can see the milkshake. But I'm not in charge.
Here's the milkshake. It's really, really good. It's your turn.
Did you want to make milkshake made without moonshine?
I'll drink yours.
Well, that goes without saying. I didn't have to do it.
No, I'm fine.
Karen's on the Stephanie Dusty Farrell page.
There you go.
But not on Farrell's Country Stitching. So apparently we're not going to the right place.
We never do.
I don't know why I keep thinking that
Stephanie.
I'm delusional.
But she knows how to maintain a sewing machine. And in October, it isn't up yet, but we are going to have a class where she's going to teach you how to do simple maintenance on your machine to keep it running between visits to the machine doctor.
Right.
Okay, so a couple things.
Yeah.
Susan said you did put a message on Farrell. Due to the great Wisconsin Quilt Show event going on today, the Steph and G Show is being broadcast here on Notions You Need, 11 a.m. So Susan did the right thing.
Didn't I put it was going to be on Farrell's also?
You may have.
Oh, okay.
But Susan is typing a lot of stuff. It's not easy.
She's
Elaine
fast.
says, is this show part of the Quilt Show? I'm wondering if the coupon is good.
Yes.
The coupon is good. It is good on Notions You Need or Farrell's Country Stitching. And I can give you the code. It's all capital letters. WISAVE 20.
Okay, now, but in addition,
Hang on,
Can they see me in the video?
No, because this is G's segment.
oh no, it should be both
G's
of us.
segment's
Mine's
Oh,
Well, look,
over.
you know,
What the
you
blue
direct
places?
sometimes,
Okay,
you don't direct
then-
sometimes. Now she's directing.
Wait,
you know.
let me put something in here before I
Why
forget
did you
it.
take my drink?
Because you said you didn't want it.
No, I said that I didn't really care for it, but I didn't say that you could have it.
I said I would drink it and he'd make you another one.
Oh, yeah. Because you're going to go to the kitchen.
No, I know a friend in there.
Oh, blue.
Well, crud, now I
can't
forgot
have
what I was
nothing.
saying.
Nothing. I can't have a darn thing.
Hey, don't do that to your machine.
So hang on. The coupon code isn't all capital letters. WISAVE 20.
Yes, that's all caps.
But a lot of people might think that the 20 is all caps.
they aren't. People who
Listen,
type do
people
not
are
think
not-
that.
It's the numeral 20.
Yes,
Oh, my
20.
gosh.
We said
Let
20.
me say it again. All capital letters. WISAVE 20.
Yes.
The
Because-
number 20.
Somebody's gonna
Get it right,
and
for
it's not
Christ's
gonna be
sakes.
me.
You
Wait,
can- you-
stop! I remembered what I forgot. No, it's gone again.
It's because you drank too much of that
And you-
chocolate shake.
You're gonna get your thing all smeary. What we were talking about codes. Okay, The Steph and G show is a separate entity from either Notions You Need or Farrell's Country Stitching.
Go?
Okay. Wait, stop. It's almost here. The prices on the Steph and She show are going to be better than even if you used your 20% off on the other websites, okay? So the things that we present here today are not specials on the Notions You Need or the Farrell's Country Stitching website. And you don't get 20% off of the Steph and G show.
Got that one.
Website. Anything you order, you're paying the freight. It does not, this offer is not anything to do with Farrell's or Notions You Need.
Yeah.
Whatever offers are on those websites do not pertain to the Steph and G show. Steph and G show is totally separate entity.
But
We
the
do
Fred
try
Director
to-
is free freight.
Fred Director is always free freight no matter where you purchase it. If you're purchasing it from us, we are the manufacturer. So if you purchase it on Farrell's, if you purchase on Notions You Need, if you purchase it on Amazon, or if you purchase it anyplace else, it's always free freight if you're buying it from us. Okay.
Don't worry, I got that one.
Well, I'm glad you got it.
Listen, she was having such a stroke yesterday about these flies.
They're driving me nuts. Okay, now Stephanie, who knows how to maintain a machine and is going to do a class in October on how to clean and maintain your machine.
It's always good when you mooch off somebody who can clean your machine.
That's
Nancy says hit G with that thing.
That's nice to know people love me.
It says don't hit G with that
because
thing.
it's got dead fly crap on it.
Soon you won't care.
Yes.
Soon you will have
If
had
it lands in
enough of
my drink, I am going to really care.
You will have had enough of that moonshine milkshake.
So
Are you going to show them the machine?
Liz wants to know where you want us to be watching today. It
We
doesn't
don't
matter.
We
You
don't
can-
care as
find
long
us.
as you're watching,
Yeah,
Liz.
as long as you're getting picture and sound.
We're happy.
We'll collect all the comments and put them in my time order.
No, not we will.
No, I will. Yes.
She will. It's okay. It's just another
Buy
week
lots
of
of
her not
thread.
sewing.
Oh, it's 300 yards on the spool.
It's just another week of G not sewing. I'm used to it.
Are you gonna?
No.
No, not now.
Well, we have 2 whole hours.
Well, yes, but I don't even know what time it is.
And you're both on camera.
So, listen, G, don't get so bossy.
It's somewhere around 11:20ish.
I don't think that's true. It says, oh yes, that's true.
Well, that was slow. That's slower.
I fixed it once today.
It's like 11:40
Oh, good God.
because that's slow. It's not fast.
11:36.
Ha! I'm the closest. I win.
It says it's 11:36.
Oh.
She
This
likes-
is really
she-
a great drink, by
She likes to be right. It's important to her.
We all like to be right, and it's all important to us. Okay, do we want to skip cleaning the machine right now?
Yeah, but I'm
Am I
normally
cleaning the
always
machine
right,
right
and
now?
people
I don't know what
always
you're
say
going to
I'm
show them
wrong.
the kit.
Oh, good God.
That's what I was leading up to. She put together a nice kit that you
I
can
did.
use to clean and
Here,
maintain your
take
machine.
care of your stuff.
Now, am I supposed to do a close-up of this,
Look at this.
Mr. Director?
Yeah, sure.
I have more of her junk over on my section.
Look what I found. On her stuff.
Buried under her stuff.
What else is supposed to be in here?
That's it.
This is everything?
I'll look at the website and tell you.
She can't wait to get it back on that computer.
Well, I want to fix the problems because people can't.
So, in this little kit, because we're going to do a little class on cleaning a machine and what you need to do and how often you should be doing it.
A lot more often than I do.
And that kind of stuff. So, in this little thing, you're going to get the magnetic dish, which is great for not only your pins, but I put my little screwdrivers in there and all that stuff and my little screws.
Because you lose them.
Because you lose them.
Right. I always lose my
And you know,
screws.
these little tiny screws are expensive. Like if you go to buy 2 new screws, they're like over $3 a piece.
I bet you we can find them at the hardware store.
Well, I bet you we could, but I'm not going.
I can't remember
if
what
you
I
just
did, but I
don't
ended up
lose
with
them-
extra screws.
if
I
you
had to
just don't
think it was
lose
because
them.
I was demoing on a machine and I returned it without a screw or something. I don't know. Nobody will let me borrow a machine again.
You're gonna get thread lube, which is great for your thread on your machine, but also great if you're doing hand stitching. And you're going to get the 2 little baby screwdrivers. They actually fit in here, unlike the screwdrivers that come with your machine. So there's a Phillips and a regular head.
They're called stubbies.
They're called stubbies.
Yes.
Yes.
And
So
you can get them underneath there, and it, you know.
Liz says y'all are going to be right in 2 hours. And then she says,
she's in a different time zone apparently.
look for your marbles in there too.
Thanks, Liz.
They're gone. They've
Yeah.
been gone a long time. But
G had a milkshake with marbles, and she spilled the cup. Those babies are history. So anyway,
I think she's talking about your marbles.
I know.
that's what she was talking about too.
it's true.
Is that
So
everything in there? Did I write it in there?
Normally this is, if we were to price this all out individually, we're saying $23. We're going to do it for $17.99. So, and we're going to do the machine maintenance class sometime in October.
Yes.
G's a little behind on the calendar making department.
I've
Because
been busy.
I just tell her I'll teach whatever she tells me to.
Yeah, I just picked the classes. So if you guys have ideas for classes that you would like to see, I'm the person that you send them to. So it's
This is why she doesn't get any sewing done.
2 crazy gals at stephandgshow.com. Send your suggestions on classes, but we are going to
How do you like your thing? Is it working good?
What thing?
You know, that apparatus.
What apparatus?
We're going to talk about it.
I'm not talking about it.
Yeah, you are.
No, I just said that apparatus.
It seems to be working fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like it?
It's a Frankenstein. Okay, so
Frankenstein month's coming up.
So I think Susan said that if this show's going to be hilarious if you finish your shakes. What Susan doesn't know is they're going to finish these at half seconds.
that's right. It takes a lot to put me down. Okay, I'm next.
That doesn't make you sound real great, G.
Well, and I'm a happy drunk. We just added to the Steph and G website and also Notions You Need. So if you go to Notions You Need and hit the hardware, you can use your 20% off coupon. But on Steph and G, when you check out, you're going to automatically get 22% off of all of the hardware in the collection, okay? And I have quite a bit of choices. So I have D rings, oval rings, square rings, flat rings. This is my D rings right here. I can't quote you individual prices. I'm going to give you approximate prices. You get 4 of these for $4.40, plus you're going to get your 22% off. We have them in 1 inch at the base or 1 1/4 inch. So depending on...
And you have them in multiple colors, right?
Yes, we have them in gold, silver, black, and antique. If we're out of a specific color, I don't think we are out of any colors right now. But we have D-rings. We have oval rings. Are we getting these? Yeah.
The way the 2 cameras are situated, when it's in frame on one, it's not in the other.
Okay, so we got
So, yeah.
oval, okay. We've got flat rings, which is, I really kind of like these because the hardware that you put on a project is going to dictate the feel of it. If it's antique, it's going to have an older feel. If it's these flat rings right here, it's going to have a more modern look. So depending on the look that you're trying to achieve, the color and the shape of the hardware is really, really important. We have purse feet in the 4 different finishes: silver, black, antique, and gold. And these protect the bottom of your bag, and they're very easy to put in. They're like a brad that you have the 2 little prongs and you split them. We have cord locks in multiple colors: red, black, hot pink, lime green, navy blue, light blue. But these are used if you're making drawstring bags, like for laundry, to make sure that it doesn't open up. It's good for on
Hooded
pockets.
sweatshirts,
Yes.
drawstrings on
Anything.
pajama pants.
Yeah. And this prevents the strings from working their way back out again. So this is really nice. We also have a lot of magnetic snaps. We're limited on some colors. I think antique, we don't have a whole lot of them, but we have them in black, silver, gold. These are wonderful for purse flaps and the projects that you need the magnetic snaps. We have slides. Oh, we didn't get to see those?
Yeah, you keep forgetting one camera or the other.
Oh, I thought I was doing that. Okay, so rectangle in 1 inch and 1 1/4 inch in black, silver, gold, and antique. Okay, and these are really heavy duty. These are not the cheap ones that you get at Joann's Fabrics. Let me tell you, they're like twice as thick, the metal is. And then we have the plastic slides. You get 2 to a package, both in 1/4 inch and, not a quarter, excuse me, 1 inch and 1 1/4 inch. So you're going to get 2 of them in your package. And then again, you know, we have the D-rings. Go through, we have, these are called carabiners, right? These are 3 inches, and they have the...
Yeah, those are carabiners.
Yeah. You put them, they're for hunting, fishing, anything that you want to, well, what did I do there? Anyway, don't do that. I have them silver, red, black, green, and blue. So check out the website. They're all there, and the prices are good till we're sold out on those items. So
I use a carabiner to keep my chicken gate closed.
Yeah, but yours has got a floral pattern on it. Really cute. So, but
I think it's really funny. She's come to the chicken coop like 3 times.
And I noticed the carabiner.
The whole time. She's been here in 6 months. And she knows what my carabiner looks like.
But I know what animals have escaped. So this morning she got up and let the dogs out. And she's watching. Oh, wait.
Yes.
Will Justin see this?
No, I doubt it.
Okay. So anyway, her son.
We got the back anyway.
Yeah, the son, her middle son all of her sons are fishing someplace. Or not fishing, hunting in Colorado.
Yes.
With the grandfather and a lot of friends. Anyway, his dog went out with the rest of the dogs and didn't come back. Now he's back now. When we went back and Dave found the dog, he was in the middle of the chicken coop molesting all of the chickens. And they were all hiding. I mean, Dave said he couldn't find a turkey, a chicken, or a duck anywhere, but they were all there just hiding in the brush to keep away from this dog who had one chicken pinned down, and heaven only knows what he was doing to it.
It's a good thing she's got that cone on.
Oh, yeah, she has one of these.
It's too bad she probably couldn't have got them very good if I had not had to cut it down. But
it was dangerous.
She uses it like a bulldozer. She just runs really, really fast, and she's just
plows through everything.
And her and Dixie went to the woods the other night, and they came back, and her cone was all broken and flopping, and it was not good.
For those of you who have not met Dixie, you will next week.
Yes.
Next week we celebrate the national days, and as we told you, today is National Chocolate Milkshake Day. It's also National Encouragement Day, and we encourage you to go out and encourage somebody else. Encourage them to watch the Steph and G show, or
we'd like that. Yeah. And share. We're encouraging you to share.
That's right, because when you share, we can stay in business.
We know you care.
That's right. When you share, we know you care. There you go. I like that.
There you go.
I think we need to make a sign.
Oh, dear Lord. We can only have so many signs, G.
Isn't this a gorgeous quilt?
If we were going to do this as a block of the month, how many of you think that you would like to make this quilt?
And you'd have to get close-ups. The guy in the camera guy is not paying any attention to what's going on. Is there any comments or anything? You know?
Well, there's all kinds of comments, but I only read the ones that... So here's a comment. English paper piecing and foundation paper piecing.
That's for classes.
Oh, good. Okay. We got class suggestions. We like that.
No, this was 15 minutes ago.
That's when we asked him.
Oh, I didn't hear you asking today.
Oh, dear Lord.
Okay, so does this quilt have a name?
It's too much stuff to keep track of.
Okay, this is called Garden Orbs, and she is in the process of writing the pattern for it. But if you can get closer, because there's little like butterflies, dragonflies, gorgeous.
In the quilting.
The quilting is absolutely magnificent.
So the quilting underneath, like in the black, is all the same color.
Tone on tone.
And it's teeny tiny little quilting.
And it swirls. It's beautiful.
And then there's these colored parts, you know, because you can't have a garden without any bugs.
And it's gorgeous. He's quilted these bugs. And look at, these are all feathers in these areas right here. They're absolutely beautiful.
Carrie wants to know, is the quilt paper pieced?
It is. Not the dahlia. The dahlia is not.
But these are.
But these are.
The medallions.
Mm-hmm. And then this is all, of course, pieced. These are 3-dimensional.
Yes, these are 3-dimensional, and they have little crystals and beautiful quilting in them.
And I'm actually contemplating making the quilt bigger.
Like a king size?
Well, because it doesn't fit a bed now.
Right.
And in my opinion, I believe it's like 76 by 76. In my opinion, that's too big for a wall hanging.
Here's the problem. The crystals you probably wouldn't put on a quilt that you're going to put on a bed, right? Kids and animals, maybe.
Yeah,
so we should do it in 2 sizes.
I don't know. This quilt I did it, and the crystals, I mean, it has gone everywhere.
Well, this is one of their backdrops it shows.
So it has traveled, it's traveled for 8 years. And it literally has been to China, it's been to Japan, it's been all these places. And I mean, in and out of boxes for shows and things. And I mean, the crystals have stayed on extremely well.
Yeah. So I guess the decision is, would you like to make a wall hanging? And you can make it a little bit smaller for a wall hanging.
How many patterns would you like me to write, G?
Well, have you already gotten the dimensions on this one? No. So she could write this pattern smaller. Let's ask the pertinent questions.
Jeez.
So I would like to do this quilt. I think a wall hanging one might be nice.
I guess I've got G's opinion.
Okay, so everybody else needs to put their 2 cents in. You don't have to go with me. It's quite all right. Would you like it to be this 70 by 70 or 72 by 72?
Right there in that ballpark.
Or would you like it to fit a bed without crystals? Or would you like it to...
Well, they don't have to put crystals on if they don't want to. There's no rule.
And you don't want to do crystals again, so I'll have to do that class.
I'll teach the class. I don't want to do... Listen, it's time consuming, and there's like not that many. I mean, there's crystals on here.
Have you ever gone to a show and seen one of Sherry's?
Claudia Files. She's another one. She's from Germany. She is a fabulous quilter, award winner, but she
put
puts
thousands on
thousands and thousands and thousands of crystals.
You should talk to them, not me.
And thousands and thousands and thousands of crystals.
And I'm the one that's drinking.
And I personally feel that it's a little bit of overkill, but, you know, to each his own.
Liz says bigger is better.
Okay.
Bigger is better.
And you can put crystals on if you want. You don't have to if you don't want to. So, what were you... Oh, did you tell me the price of your...
So Karen says you could use metallic thread in place of crystals.
And I do have a lot of metallic thread.
And you've got a great way to run it.
How's that shaped?
She keeps picking it up, letting it down.
It tastes terrible.
Okay, I think it's your turn with templates, so you probably should have done it first. The templates.
Well.
Oh, okay, so I'll put your drink over here.
So am I demoing the new templates, or am I just going to demo whatever templates I want?
We are going to show the pumpkin. Wait, what set is this? The Halloween set, and we're going to show the cat. So Elaine, your cat is here. So you want to do the cat first?
Okay.
So the cat is going to be available in 4 separate sizes, starting with the mini, which is normally $14.99. We have it for $12. If you have the, you can go ahead and get ready.
I'm ready.
No, you don't have your...
I'm going to show them these.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead. You can get it in all 4 sizes. You can check out the website.
So this is the cat, and I'm going to show them the cat in the XL size, which I personally would never want a cat any bigger than that.
But We do have bigger.
We do.
Classic and long arm.
So this is the cat. So you can see he's a pretty cute little guy. And so we have those. So the mini is
normally $14.99. We have it for $12. The XL is normally $17.99. Is that correct? Should we think about this? And we have it for $14. The classic is normally $24.99. We have it for $20. And the long arm set is normally $29.99, and we have it for $27. So, and the long arm is going to separate, right?
No, it'll have a key.
Okay, so
the key comes out,
and you can get your slide your machine in and then go again. Okay,
yep.
It's called a key, huh?
A key.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
learning
so
new things.
a lot of comments on your milkshake drinking. Liz says, drink it for her, G.
I'm trying, but she won't give it up.
Karen says, I'm sure the shake tastes better with each sip.
It does.
It's really good.
The more
And
I
Elaine
drink, the
says
less.
the cats are really cute.
Yes, they are.
Good, Elaine. I hope you're happy with them. I tried my best. I'm not a cat person.
I tell you, when you hold it up and you see it on the camera, it's a Paisley cat.
Because it's your
your top is showing through.
It
looks really
a chest
cute.
shot. So we obviously are taking requests now. So Jessica has a request in for a football.
Sugar.
And if you have a request, send it to me at 2crazygals@stephandgshow.com, and I will do this. And I will poke her and poke her and poke her until you get what you want.
But she doesn't budge.
Liz
Well,
says,
I have no talent.
Liz says, have somebody bring her a replacement now.
I think Liz is trying to get me drunk.
Well, no, she wants to give you one without
How
it.
about
so
a meow template?
Oh, meow? So
a meow
spell
or
it
an
out?
owl?
I have no idea. Just all I'm doing is reading the comments.
Does it say meow?
Yeah.
Meow, like
How
a
about
cat.
a meow
So have
template?
it spelled out, meow, right?
Jessica says, so sure do.
Jessica,
Cannot wait.
Jessica. Yeah, do it all. I can't wait. Hey, you're getting footballs, girl. Isn't the season over, or is it just starting?
I
What's
think it's
happening?
just getting going.
And there's nobody at the stadium, though, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Write it in cursive.
Oh,
They
I
want
can do that.
Spell
easy.
it out. Okay, good. So I'll put that on the list. Meow.
So
Do you have a pen?
this is
She ignored me.
our mini candy corn, because Halloween can't be Halloween without candy corn.
Available in 4 sizes.
And this is our XL candy corn.
Okay, so the XL is normally $17.99. You get it for $14, and you use a 1/4-inch ruler foot with that.
Yes, both the XL and the minis are always 1/4-inch ruler feet. So we have those little candy corns. We have bats. So this is the mini bat. I don't have one of the XL size, but we all have it in all 4 sizes. I think the bat is quite adorable. I didn't think I'd like it. It was another one of those kind of like the fox. I didn't think I'd like the fox, but I really did like
really
the
cute.
fox.
So she's going to be demonstrating these templates on Thursday. I think I can't see the sign. Somebody's.
It's on that.
Yeah, you're going to demonstrate them on Thursday, I think.
Yeah, I erased part of that sign when I sat down.
Yes, Thursday. She's going to, at 2 o'clock on the Steph and G show, she's going to
And
demonstrate those.
Since we're not going to be demoing for the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show that week, I should be able to be showed up every day for that.
She can remember.
You may want to turn her fan on. She looks like she's about ready to go to sleep.
Are you warm? Does that feel better?
It's great. Okay. And I made ghosts. A mini ghost and an XL ghost. So they're real cute little things. So happy Halloween. Now, I can't wait for October because we're going to be decking everything out for Halloween. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. So we're gonna
Christmas is mine.
And Christmas is hers. Now Christmas isn't my favorite, but because it's G's favorite, we're gonna celebrate it all month. And because October's my favorite, we're gonna celebrate it all month.
And gifts this year are all handmade.
That's right. Due to COVID, and obviously we're not going anywhere.
And we're not making any money.
We're not making any real money, so yeah, so we're making homemade gifts this year.
But we do appreciate everybody who places an order.
Yes, we certainly do.
We do.
And we will be horse trading this year.
Oh, we're gonna horse trade?
Sure,
You're getting a horse.
I will trade quilting for homemade gifts, homemade knives, homemade cookies, homemade anything. I'll horse trade any day of the week.
If you hear this,
I need new guns.
and
I need all kinds of things.
Okay, so if you are unfamiliar, if this is your first time on the show, or you're unfamiliar with us as people in general, the voice you just heard was Steffi. Dusty Farrell. Dusty is award-winning quilter, long-arm quilter. You send your quilt to him, it turns out absolutely gorgeous. He just said, now what did he say about something about
Christmas, about horse trading.
Okay, so you make him something, and he'll send you back a quilt, your own quilt. You have to bring
No.
send the quilt. No.
That's not how the horse trading works. It depends on what you make him.
It's how much quilting you get.
Exactly.
Correct.
Okay.
So
If you bake him a cookie, you're not going to get an entire
I
quilt.
bet you he'd give you like 3 whole inches of quilting for a cookie. So.
Remember how many cookies we used to get at the quilt shop?
They're sweet people, let me tell you. In more ways than one.
We'd get quilts on a hanger, all smelling nice in a bag, with cookies stapled to the bottom of the bag.
Oh, how nice. Okay, he wants bagged cookies with your quilts. You can go on Farrell's website, and under services, you can click there, and there are forms that you can fill out and tell them if you want just straight quilting or you want custom quilting, and it'll compute how much, how many inches.
Yeah.
Jessica says he does beautiful work. He said cookies for quilting. That's all I heard.
You didn't say that, but you'll definitely get a better price if you send quickie cookies.
Okay.
Quickie cookies.
Okay, it's your turn.
I want to know.
It was just my turn.
The problem is we're done.
I know, because you wanted to run through everything.
What do you get if you send quickies? That's what I want.
Quickies? I don't know. I guess it depends what kind of quickie it is.
But you can demonstrate your templates now.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But do you want me to demonstrate these?
Well, I don't have anything else. Yeah.
Oh, good gravy. You're supposed to be demoing. We're supposed to be demoing today for the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show.
I can demo. While you're doing that, I'll go ahead and bring my machine up, and I can do the thread director.
Good. And you're going to make some more of those leaves for that applique
I
project?
can work on my leaves if I can find them.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh, it's on the machine.
It's the only way. It's a good thing. It's the only way it didn't get lost.
There you go. These are really good, by the way. I don't know if I should operate every machine. Okay.
Mine's pretty liquidy.
Here, you gotta put one of those down.
I know.
Well, I'm trying to help you. Cameraman, you have to look
with
my
all
machine.
this kind of help, I got plenty of help over here. Okay.
She just didn't realize how lonely she was before we moved in.
Well, listen. There's a couple different ways to go with this. You can just repeat the same thing you did the first hour for people who missed it.
Do you think that people are changing?
No.
Well, then we lose a lot of people
we
if
don't
we just
wanna
repeated
lose
everything.
them.
But we can.
We like to visit them.
We can reiterate.
We're here, Dave. There's no one else.
Well, there's other vendors that they may want to see, but oh wait, we also have a limited quantity on hardware of these sew-in magnets. They're kind of hard to find.
You already told them.
No, not the sew-in ones. I told them about the regular ones. The sew-in ones are, like invisible. You don't see them, but things stick together. We only have like 4 or 5 sets of those. You get 3 of them, and I think the price is $14.95, but you're getting You're getting 22% off.
In there.
There is.
Let me see it.
What did he do with it?
It's
They're right in front of you.
oh, good Lord.
See, look at there's 3
The next hour is going to be rough.
The next hour must be. It's called, forget the G show. It's
Steph
the
and
Steph
Dave
show.
Or the Steph and Dick show. We could bring Dusty on.
Hey, can you bring
We
my machine
could.
back?
We could bring Dusty on. Good idea,
I'm
Dave.
ready.
There is 3 in here, believe it or not.
Yeah, you get 3, and you're getting 22% off. There's only 5 sets though, so it's going to be first come first serve, and that is ready to check out. By the way,
these are.
it's the templates that we have an issue with because
It's always my stuff we have issues.
She
with.
didn't cut them until this morning, and that took me a while to get the pictures.
I sent her pictures last night.
No, you sent me
I
drawings.
sent her. She wasn't satisfied.
You sent me drawings.
Dave told me to.
Well, why would you listen to him? Because he doesn't do that.
He's pretty smart.
No. That you have to bring it. Haven't you sewn long enough?
No.
Thanks.
Listen, this is marital bliss.
Yes, it is.
Just so you know.
Hey, we're celebrating. We met 35 years ago. In 2 weeks.
Yes, but meeting, you dumped him 59 times between then and now.
Only a couple times.
Jeez. And you were married several times between that.
You're such an exaggerator.
No, it's true.
No, it isn't.
It's all true.
My ex-husband probably watches the show.
The one that's living.
Well, there's a few dead.
So Pat wants to know, can we see what the cat looks like stitched out?
You can see anything you want.
She's going to show you now.
And the ghost.
Cool.
Okay. Here. So I have a couple of these that we're going to give away this week as part of our giveaways because, well...
They're a different size than she wanted.
Yeah, one's a different size than I wanted, and one, apparently I didn't adjust the height of the laser well enough, and so my text that's supposed to be down here like this one is really up here in this thing. Now, there's nothing physically wrong with the template, other than the text isn't where I want it to be. What are you doing?
I'm checking to see if this is plugged into anything because I need a plug.
She's always over here in my space. I get this teeny tiny little corner of my own damn room.
She hogs the plugs.
You should see all that crap that's all G all the time.
Well, we did move into a full place and bring all of our crap with us. So.
There's an extension cord down here by your
Yeah, don't say I hog all the plugs. You took it over there for your darn self. Sheesh. Okay, girls, guys, ladies and gents.
Yeah, we are very lucky that we have some loyal men followers.
We do.
Mark and Jeff and...
Hey, we got a new guy. What's his name, Barry?
I don't know.
What was his name, Dave?
You expect me to remember?
Well...
I can't remember my name.
Okay, so...
35 years.
Foot is down inside the groove. Okay, now you're going to want to put your grip dots on the back of this. So if you don't have grip dots, I suggest you get some.
Or you can use ruler magic.
No, we're not using ruler magic.
It's on sale on the website.
The only reason ruler magic works fine. I'm not a fan because it collects lint.
It does.
And, I don't have a sink in my sewing room to get up and down 89 times when I'm quilting a quilt to wash my template off.
Wait. You do have a sink. Right off your sewing room.
Well, this didn't used to be a sewing room. This used to be a beauty shop.
Oh. And hey, she cuts hair really good, let me tell you.
Not really good because she's been after me. And, well, this week was just hard because we had the demos for 2 hours every day. I'm making excuses.
But you're so good at it.
Oh, Dave.
Isn't that cat so cute? We're going to have to space out my drinking here.
I'm stuck. There we go. So you can keep them all right side down and upside right.
I can't see it. Can you do another one?
Yeah. So when this happens like this, because you could keep your cats all going right side up if you wanted to. But if you want to flip them back and forth so you get an upside down and a right side up, they nest better that way. But what you're going to do is you're going to do jump stitches. So if you're an embroiderer, you know what a jump stitch is.
So Mary Lynn has a question.
Sure.
When you make the templates for long arm,
Uh-huh.
why do you make the images bigger? I quilt a lot of smaller quilts.
The reason is, let me just do a little back stitch. Your foot's bigger. And because your foot's bigger, the path has to be bigger. So the path for a long arm has to be twice as wide.
Well, she says, I quilt a lot of smaller quilts on my Juki sit-down, and the images are too large for the smaller quilt.
Juki? What
I
model?
love that machine.
Yeah, what model? Because you may be able to use the minis. You'll just need the adapter. I have every guess. If I was a betting woman.
If it's the Juki sit down with a little shield, needle shield, I love that machine. I like the demo on it.
So, spin, spin, spin. So see, so this is the bottom of the cat, and that's a jump stitch right there.
Let's see what the cat looks like. Isn't he cute? Look at the kitty. He is so adorable.
A lion.
There he is.
What did he say? A lion?
It's a lion.
You'd have to have a mane on it for a lion, wouldn't you?
I think he was being facetious.
Oh. Like
So,
we're lying?
so did Mary Lynn say what kind of machine she had? I mean,
Not
beside a
yet.
Juki sit down?
But Pat said she got her ruler magic last week and can't wait to try it out.
Oh,
Yeah, just
good.
don't use too much, Pat, because you'll never get it off your fabric. I did that in a demo, and it was really embarrassing because once I did my first pass with my template, I couldn't move it to get to the second part. Everybody laughed. I hysterically laughed.
Mary Lynn has a Juki Quilt Virtuoso Pro TL2200 VP BQP.
I think I have the 2200.
You have one of those?
Yeah, it's in a bag. A Tudo.
Well, it's a long arm, sit down long arm.
Karen just says she loves the cat.
It is.
Wait till you see the ghost.
Yeah, the ghost is cute. I like the bats though.
The football's kind of plain.
I didn't even make a football yet.
She has to do it by the playoffs, I think.
They were having a football game across the street this morning.
The game?
They had a little
High
bunch
school
of,
playing
a small.
skirmish?
It's been so long since I've played. I don't remember what they call them. Pee-wees, I think.
JV's playing today.
JV's playing today. No,
And
these.
that's the smallest JV team size-wise I've seen in a long time.
Hey, this is only 139 people in the town. They don't have a
I
whole lot to
meant,
choose
I meant
from.
stature, height-wise.
I know what you mean. They don't have a lot to choose from. They got to take everybody they can.
So there's the kitties. So when you nest this, of course, you're going to lay this right back up on top. And your template will be clear. You just have to peel this plastic off. You're going to scoot this down, but this part here will nest right up inside of
Now,
it.
I do that one. I do it upside down and then backtrack like you show.
What?
Do it there and then flip it back.
Oh, yeah.
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 Show them how to do that.
Here, why don't you peel this?
Okay, I'll peel it and show them the next.
I'll
show
go
them the
down.
gaps or
Stand it
something.
here, I'll peel it and put stickers on it for her.
Oh, here.
I don't know where the
Because
stickers
my nails
are.
might pop off if I do it.
She could do a row of kitties and a row of paws. That'd be really cute.
Ooh.
Ooh, where are the paws? Do you have some here?
Listen, this is not Quilt on Demand.
Hand me your ghost and I'll peel them all.
I think it might be.
This is the mini ghost I'm doing now. Okay, so round the loop-de-loo.
She makes up little ditties when she's doing them to make sure she doesn't miss anything, especially when she's making feathers.
I do.
And there's a video, or will be a video online for every template, so you can see the path that she's taking, because you're not in a channel this time, you're
Correct.
hugging the side.
So Jessica says she's going to have to order a new fox. She just got hers the other day and dropped it, and of course, it broke.
Oh, Jessica. In the meantime, what I'm going to tell you to do is you're going to get out your hot glue gun, all right? And you're going to put a little bit of hot glue in the crack, and you're going to hold it together till that dries. And then you're going to put a layer of clear packing tape on the top and on the bottom, and use an X-Acto knife to cut out where the tape might have gone over the path. And it will stay really for quite a good amount of time. I've done it.
It's a semi-good Band-Aid.
It's a semi-good Band-Aid. So, but yeah.
And when the time comes, she'll make you another one.
Yeah. We do warranty our feet forever. So if something were to happen, and it doesn't matter how it happens, we will replace them. I do not warranty acrylic. Acrylic
shatters.
If you drop it on the tile floor, chances are it may break. If you drop it on, I'm at shows where on cement floors a lot, and I've broken my fair share because I dropped them on the cement.
Sometimes you chip them a little bit.
And if you throw them out of anger, they don't survive.
So, he's cute. I'm gonna do another one.
If you were doing a applique, you could make that into an acorn too.
What?
Look at him. When you're done, his shape is like an acorn.
I don't think it's not very good like an acorn. Looks a little bit like a mushroom.
No, the acorn cap is right there. And acorns have a tip down at the bottom, don't they?
Well, you guys can call it an acorn if you want.
I'm just saying you could sell it as a ghost or an acorn.
She's just saying it's a multi-purpose tool.
That's right.
Aren't they cute?
Yes, they're little ghosts.
They're little ghosts.
You could put little eyes.
You could put little googly eyes on them.
I think it'd be very cute.
So yeah, they are cute. The ghosts are cute. I'm really glad that I made them.
So next is bats or acorns?
Acorns? You mean
Not
candy
acorns,
corns?
candy corn. I'm in fall mode.
I don't know. I'm waiting to see what Dusty gets grippy dots on. I've done 2 designs without them now.
Okay, so the grippy dots, if you don't use them, you kind of tense up, and it becomes very painful after a while because you're gripping so much. Steph has been doing it for so long that she can get away with it occasionally, but she shouldn't be doing it for health reasons because ergonomically you shouldn't be gripping anything that tightly.
So what would you like me to put
The
dots
bats.
on first? Okay, I'll be right back.
I'll be right
So
back.
we're going to show the bats and then the acorn. Here's
No, it's not a flippin' acorn.
When you've been drinking, it's an acorn.
She's addicted to acorns.
I'm not addicted to acorns, but I really do think that an acorn has a little cap with a hood on it, and it comes down into a point. You could use that
That
as
is not
an
an
applique.
acorn. It doesn't look like an acorn.
Look at the ones on your
I will.
applique quilt. Where are you looking? The
Get-
camera's over here.
Get the damn acorn quilt. She and I are going to have a throwdown battle.
You have to look at the camera.
She's
You're
had
over
too-
here.
She's had too much to drink.
Okay. She can't see very well, so we
I
should.
can see the blasted cameras.
But you don't look at them.
I know, because I want that quilt. That's right there.
We'll have Dusty get it for you when he comes back.
Sheesh.
You want a quilt?
While we're waiting,
Because I need to show G what an acorn looks like.
This one here?
while we're
No,
waiting,
not that
we have
one.
classes
Which
that are
one?
coming up.
It's down
Tomorrow.
underneath. See, the orange is attached to it. It's cream colored.
Tomorrow, it is badass binding. Okay, so if you want to join any of our classes, they are free right now. Yeah, they're free. And they're every Sunday from 2 o'clock to 4.
But she's trying to get out of it.
No, I'm not. I am not.
Yes, she is.
I am trying to get a day off. Look at acorns.
Now, that does not look like that.
The outside shape looks very similar to that.
No, ma'am.
Yes, it does.
No.
I bet you acorn looks more like this than it does like that. We can go over to Justin's house. He has them.
See, this is an acorn. That is not an acorn.
Okay, well, I'm saying I can pass it off.
Well, that's because you're from California, and apparently they don't know what acorns are there.
We had trees.
Acorn trees?
Okay, so
Oh,
we have
trees.
some comments and questions.
Okay.
Gwen, she has a question for Dusty. Will the green rocket work on my long arm?
And I asked Dusty earlier today for you, and he said he had no idea. So he's going to test it for you, and we're going to get back to you.
I'm assuming the answer is a yes because you'd put it on your spindle, and then
you have your thread guide. You can put your other thing on, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not a long armer, so I can't tell you that for 100%.
If you want to order that item, though, you have to go to Farrell's Country Stitching. Because it was our special last week, but the special is off. So you have to go directly to the website.
G colored on our quilt. When she was trying to cover up her screwed up stitches.
They're not screwed up.
You were coloring them.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Okay, so we're going to take a couple minutes to read comments.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to back up a second.
Well, if anybody wants in on the second half of this class, we've already done the first half. This will be next week. Not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. We're going to do the second half of this, which is going to be reverse applique,
Freestanding lace. Applique.
And we're going to do the traceable thing.
And we're going to try to do in the hoop also for your embroiderers. The classes that are coming up is tomorrow is Badass Binding. If you go to the Steph and G web page, there's a list, there's a menu across there. You click on classes and applique. You can sign up for Badass Binding, the applique class, and also the mini stones or the stones template class. All of them are free. If you in the message or in the comment area, please put the class you want, because otherwise all I get is an email with your thing. It says you want a class, but it doesn't say what class it is. So if you'll do that, because I'm the keeper of the list, and you'll get your from
She's
that.
the maker of the rules, the keeper of the list.
Yes, I'm the technical person. And let me tell you, this is the part I hate most and the part I get saddled with. So I was a bookkeeper for 30 years.
You wanted it.
No,
you didn't like the way the rest of us were doing it.
I just like it more detailed.
She didn't like the way none of the rest of us did it. So.
Okay, so here are the comments.
Okay.
Jen Cantor.
Hi, Jen.
Can you do a puppy like the kitty?
Yes, Jen, we can.
I just want you all to be aware. When she says we, that means me.
Yes.
Every time you hear her say we, that means Stephanie. Because we don't do much.
I think it'd be nice if she did a series of puppies and kitties in different poses.
Different breeds.
Well, no, not breeds, poses,
Every time you hear the word we, it's G going on a really good ride. Because you aren't getting to go on that same ride.
I am not on the ride at all.
No, she is. She's driving the cart, so to speak.
I don't want to drive the darn cart.
Okay, she's ready to demo her.
No, we're reading comments. We got a ton of them.
Oh my God.
2 hours.
Oh, good Lord.
And so.
Is your milkshake gone?
Susan says, how cute is that cat?
I think it's
Is she a cat person too?
Jen says, are you getting any of my comments?
Dave is in charge of the comments.
And Jen says, can anyone see them? Pat says, must be Dave's hard head. So, hang on.
I love you, Pat.
Let me back up 1 second. So, Jen.
And Marco, if you're there, we love you too. And we love Susan and Emily and
Jen and Jessica,
Elaine, Karen.
Okay, so Jen,
Cheryl.
I love so many people.
Because we do.
You
get to know
You're
them.
interrupting Dick all the time.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So this is an illustration of what I'm going to explain to you. I try to read as many comments as possible, but it's impossible to get a word in edgewise. This is the longest these two have been quiet in probably, easily a month. They talk over each other. They cut each other off.
They cut us off.
Yeah. Now I've been disciplined for cutting them off, so I try very hard not to do it anymore. So it's hard to
It's because
do it.
Stephanie will stab you with a fork or a knife or.
He does.
So Susan says.
Go.
What's going on?
You drink all the milkshake?
No, he drank all the
I
moonshine.
told you this morning about the blender and putting it together right. So the first whole thing went on the floor.
Oh, the whole thing of moonshine went on the floor?
The whole thing of milkshake went on the floor when I told you about putting the blender together right.
So again, Jen, when I said we're going to read the comments, this is what I'm up against. Okay, so Pat says I thought acorn as well.
See? It looks like an acorn. Who agrees with me? It looks like an acorn. Put those comments in or you're not going to win the contest. If it's flattery, it gets you pushed to the top.
Stephanie was kind enough to reply to Jen saying, I can see them, but they don't seem to be paying attention. Jen Cantor, thank you.
No, it's Dave that isn't paying attention.
No, I pay attention. I just don't get a chance to read them to Steph and G.
It's an acorn.
Susan says Dave has to read the comments. Pat says famous last words. Sandra says it's not an acorn. It looks like a ghost to me.
Thank you. That's it. It is a ghost.
Jen replying to Jen. Why she replies to herself, I'm not sure. Stephanie Danforth, thank you. Obviously
regular?
not used to
Brown
making
chocolate.
comments. Pat says,
Did
but
they have moonshine?
as acorn, it's upside down.
Chocolate?
There's no more chocolate.
I'll wait.
Go ahead.
No.
It's not an acorn. It's upside down.
Steph wins this fight.
It's a.
Liz says, who is teaching the binding class?
Stephanie is teaching, and I'm doing all of the prep, the binding.
And by the way, I haven't
don't
even
need
started reading all the comments on the Dusty Farrell page. Or Steph Dusty Woda, whatever it is. It's a stupid name for a web page.
It used to be. If you people are interested in long arming, just let me put this.
I'm not.
Go
I
to
stopped.
Outlaw Long Arm Quilter and like that page, and then when he goes online
You have
and
to follow. It's important.
you have to follow because his posts are normally in the middle of the night, and you can watch him actually quilt and see how he works
And
with
somehow
Scully.
we're going to turn Dave into an extra guy, and
For
he's
what?
going to do some more videoing then for Dusty.
So
In the middle of the night.
it doesn't say who, but somebody says you demand, Dave.
He really is. He tries to keep it together.
Maxine is watching.
Hi,
Hey Maxine, how are you? We
Jen-
haven't seen her in a while, have we?
So
Are you a new Maxine?
everybody can hear you, Dave, when you curse under your breath.
Especially Elaine.
Well, if you ever get that swear jar, it's going to be filled up.
I'm getting it. It's
She's gonna make a swear jar into a tool thing that we're gonna do.
That's right. So you can control your own swears.
So somehow,
You pay yourself when you swear.
somehow, there's comments that like overlay everybody else's comments, and I can't click on them because it takes me right to the bottom. Yes.
I find that this helps. If you bash it on the table,
No, where's the one with the nuts and bolts in its face?
and then you'd say, damn it, damn it.
Is that the damn it doll?
That's the damn it doll.
Where's the voodoo doll?
It's a skeleton, damn it, doll.
He's got a voodoo doll that is really great.
Isn't
Have you
he
ever
cute?
been to Voodoo Donuts in Portland, Oregon?
Shut up!
They have a voodoo
Voodoo donuts?
with a stake through its heart. They
There's
do
some
have
that
a
are
photograph
shaped
of
in
it.
the
I'll post it on
shape of
Honest.
penises, too.
What do they have?
Penis
Penis-shaped
donuts.
donuts.
at Voodoo Donuts.
So for Christmas, I got a Christmas ornament in the shape of a vagina from my niece.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Just so you guys know, we're never going to get through the comments, but I'm going to keep trying. So Jennifer says it's a ghost. I don't know what that's in relation to.
She means it looks like it goes on an acorn.
That means you're up
I'm
in your
losing.
90.
I'm losing. Come on, people. Doesn't it look like an acorn?
So Susan replying to Liz says, I believe Steph is teaching it.
I am.
Steph raised her hand a little while ago and she did it. So Pat says, I missed the first class. Can I watch it somewhere?
What was the first class?
Oh, sweet Jesus. The applique class, you dipstick.
Oh, is it posted any place, or do we have a link?
It's a private link. It's
Yes.
locked down by Stephanie Farrell.
Okay, so we'll get it's Pat Jacoby, right?
No, it was somebody else.
Oh, I thought you said Pat said.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, it was Pat Jacoby. Is
Okay.
it somewhere?
Yes, Pat.
Let me write this down so
You
I
be
remember.
quiet.
Well, look, get a pen.
Pat, I'm going to tell you what to do because you can follow directions. G, on the other hand, not so much. Go up here to this email address, the 2crazygals@stephandgshow.com,
And it's gonna come to me.
and email G,
and I'll find the link.
and we'll get you the link. Well, the other email addresses aren't up there, so it's really not a very good time for me to try to get them to say email this place.
Liz says, don't you love me?
I love you. What do you need from me, Liz? A puppy?
Pat says, you demand, Dave. That's where that one came from. Susan says, no, looks like a ghost to me. Sorry, G.
Okay.
Gee, you're wrong.
We're gonna make her do an acorn.
I'll get to these ones that are overlaid because it'll say who and it doesn't screw me up. Carrie says, there you go again, Dave.
So
They go again, Dave.
So Texas. Carrie's in Texas, right, Carrie? I'm learning. It takes a while.
Pat, I didn't hear you swear, Dave.
Oh,
Good.
well, let
This
me
was
tell
bad.
you, Elaine
Try-
probably did.
Trust me, I
She's
did.
got ears
Who
like a...
wrote that?
They drive me blank blank crazy. Jen
Me?
says, please don't be mad, Steph. I also asked about a bumblebee and or butterfly template that I think would be cute.
I have a
Butterfly.
butterfly.
Susan says, make a swear jar insert for the gulping garbage.
Ooh, good idea.
Jennifer says, LOL, my husband said that guy doesn't have a chance. That's an understatement.
Yes, we want more men to watch. We're gonna make Dave learn how to quilt, and we're gonna put it on Facebook. Are you okay?
Yeah, but I thought these were like little vanilla bean seed things, you know, the little vanilla bean. But I think they're from that damn moonshine.
So
But
anyway,
that's good too.
Susan says, take a deep breath, Steph.
Yes.
Pat wrote the website, Two Crazy Gals for Everybody. Susan wrote the website, Two Crazy Gals for Everybody.
Thank you so much, you guys. We really appreciate you.
Now we're
going
going to go down to the Dusty Farrell, whatever it is.
Dusty, Stephanie,
It's the
Farrah, Stephanie,
Stephanie Dusty.
You know, it didn't
It's
used
order
to
of
be that.
importance.
I had to do that because Dusty hijacked my Facebook page, and I didn't want him. He misspelled all the time, and no punctuation, and it cuss, types things inappropriately.
So this is the voodoo version. What's that version?
You are the interruptingest son of a gun ever. You need to stop.
But if you ask her, she'll tell you no.
Well, when I drink, I do.
Just when she drinks.
That's right.
She's not that way normally.
Yes, you are.
Princess Cindy says, I can't help but giggle at you two.
Oh, she's
Jessica Carr says, love the ghost. Jessica says, wow. Jessica says, he does beautiful work. He said cookies for quilting. That's all I heard. Marilyn said, we'll quilt for cookies. Jessica says, better start baking. Do you like banana bread? Cheryl is watching.
Stop. Do you like banana bread?
I can't eat anything with nuts.
No nuts. Leave the nuts out. He can eat the banana.
Princess Cindy says, oh, mistakes are awesome when you could win a cute template. Mary Lynn says, question, when you make the templates for longer, we read that one, okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Elaine says, love it.
Braid her hair for me.
Karen says, love the cat.
Okay, if anybody
Jessica
doesn't
Thomas
think
is
that the alcohol
watching.
isn't affecting Stephanie, she's braiding the hair of her voodoo
I'm
doll.
a beautician, for crying out loud.
Gonna give us some dreadlocks for me.
I am not affected.
Yeah.
G, on the other hand, is smashed.
It's gonna be nap time.
It
after
will be.
that. Oh,
Elaine said,
Good catch.
I thought it was a turkey head wearing a hat.
What's this?
That's mine. Don't touch it.
Okay. I think that's for the badass beanie. Oh, if you want to join any of our classes, go to the StephAndGShow.com. Wait, www.
Bill in 2 hours is no problem, Dave. She will just interrupt us for 2 whole hours.
I want to get a point across. Go to the Steph and G Show.
I won't be allowed to make drinks again, you know that, right?
Yeah,
Paige.
Stephanie Danforth says, then stop drinking.
It's addictive. Okay.
Oh my God.
Go to the Steph and G Show. On the top menu across, there's classes. Click on that.
She only had one glass, for crying out
No,
loud.
I'm on my second. Pick the class you want. Stop interrupting me. You're just as bad. In the comment section, put the class you want, because otherwise I gotta email and ask you. This will save a step. Or a
Elaine
step.
says that's how their friendship works.
Yeah, the G tells me what to do, and I do it, and she says, we did it.
And it works for me.
Gwen says, yes, it does. Jessica says, it so does not look like an acorn.
It does not look like an acorn, G.
Okay, I'll have her make an acorn and
Jessica
you can buy
says
it twice.
we can, but it's funny. Jessica says Dave tries.
Dave does try.
Karen says it looks like both a cork and an acorn.
A cork?
Jessica says, cut G off, no more drinking.
That's probably a really wise suggestion.
And Connie McCoy just said hi from Georgia.
Hi, Connie. We haven't seen you in a few weeks. Or if you were there,
You're lurking.
yes, you might be lurking. Welcome back.
If you are there and you haven't placed a comment, you can only win in the
free
contest
stuff.
if you make a comment. Next, we also are trying to, it lets us know if there's somebody new that we haven't seen before. So if you're new, just put a little thing down there, say hello,
I'm
whatever.
from so-and-so. I have this machine. Anything to get the comment into the contest, right?
That's
Connie
right.
McCoy says, y'all funny.
Yeah, we're all something.
We've missed her.
Lois says, imagine if the first batch hadn't hit the ground.
Oh, I know. That's true. I'm getting the blame for that. Good Lord.
Well, everything is your fault.
You're the nucleus. It is the stuff.
Yeah, on
G
Team
show.
G, everything is my fault.
As it should be.
On Team Steph,
Everything is
everything
your
is
fault.
your fault.
And on the Steph and G thing, I'm at fault there too. What the
Well,
crap?
not at fault. You're just
No.
you're
You're
all
just
my
giving,
fault.
you're giving all the work.
Okay, she's going to do the bat next.
So-
But if you have any suggestions for templates, I have right now football, meow, puppy, honeybee, or bumblebee, or something like that, and butterfly.
Okay, this one's important. So Peggy Forbes says, I'm new and thoroughly confused. So you guys may want to explain what's going on
Do you want
and
to
how this fits
Sure.
into the list.
I'll take care of it. G.
Okay.
Now don't interrupt me.
Okay.
All right, Peggy. I'm Stephanie. I'm part of the Steph and G show. And we do a Steph and G show every Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Except for this Saturday because the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show is happening at the same time. So every day from Thursday, Friday, and then today, Saturday, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern time, we had to be on to do demos or so on and so forth. Well, since Saturday is also the Steph and G show, we moved up the Steph and G show 2 hour or
Whatever.
whatever. We moved it up anyway so that so we would just do it all at one foul swoop. So that's what we're doing. Now, the Steph and G show, we offer special deals on stuff. Quilting stuff, sewing stuff, whatever. Patterns. But they're rock bottom prices. You won't get a better price on these items anywhere, even off our websites. So, but we do have, it truly is 2 individual businesses. So G and Dave have Notions You Need. Dusty and I have Farrell's Country Stitchin'. And then together, our joint project is the Steph and G show, which we just, over the last 2 weeks, got a website. So you can visit the website, which is stephandgshow.com, and everything's spelled out. So the and is spelled out, all of that. So you can go to that website, click the shop now. It'll show you what's on special this week, and you can order, and we'll ship it to you.
So we're at week number 15. It should be up and posted. If it isn't, as soon as the show's over, it will be. But if anybody wants to check, I'm sorry. I apologize.
As soon as the show's over. Now, she already told you she didn't have the templates up, and you already can see the state she's in. Now, if you truly believe that things are going to be up right after the show, well, I don't think that you're that gullible.
It's going to get
I
open.
wouldn't necessarily drink the Kool-Aid if I were you. Because, gee, chances of her getting it all up right after this is slim and none. So I check back later this evening, say like 5-ish.
So Liz, she said she didn't watch a lecture, and she just went away, a lecture on quilt history from a museum so I could watch y'all.
Thank you so much for joining us.
I think she's going to cry. She's getting sentimental now.
Now, all the people who are suggesting new ideas for templates, I'm not going to read every single one because we do read all the comments afterwards. And G will make Stephanie.
Oh, she'll make a spreadsheet.
She'll make her make every one of these templates, even if Stephanie A doesn't want to do it, or if it doesn't make any sense to make a template.
I'm your new best friend.
Especially if you like new templates.
Like Jessica.
Yeah. So.
Well, Susan would like a puppy template too.
Okay. Listen.
Maybe we should.
Now you have to realize that these aren't all going to get made in 1 week.
They know.
Now,
well, Jessica knows.
Now I understand that this is the Steph and G show broadcasting from the Wisconsin Quilt Show.
Yes.
But for the people who've signed in, going through the Wisconsin Quilt Show,
we are
did
so
we want
happy
to
you're
show
here.
them anything?
Oh, from the Wisconsin Quilt Show? Yeah, we should. So on our real websites, you can get 20% off. So even if you're not here through the Wisconsin Quilt Show, if you want something off of Notions You Need or Farrell's Country Stitchin', those websites, I'm going to give you a coupon code. It's only good till midnight tonight. Okay? You can't combine it with things that you've ordering from Steph and G Show. You cannot do it. So the coupon code is all capital letters, WISAVE, the number 2, and the number 0.
About time you got it right.
Jeez. So use that code when you check out. It's going to save you 20%.
Pat already wrote it in the comments.
Great. Thank you, Pat. If you are wanting to order from the Steph and G Show, it is a completely different thing.
Company.
Okay?
Basically.
It's its own entity. And so if you want to order from there, I'm not going to promise you that we're going to combine shipping. I'm going to promise you that we're going to try our best, but I'm not saying that one won't slip through the cracks. Dave's got his, listen, he volunteered, he didn't know what he was doing, but he did volunteer to
what
do,
he was getting into,
to
he knew
do,
what he was
to
doing.
do my shipping for Farrell's Country Stitchin' as well as his own.
We do live in your driveway.
So, yeah, so Dave got quite a little bit of extra work on his plate there. I'm not sure he realized that it was going to be quite as much as it was, maybe. Anyways, but he says he's happy to do it. So I can do more things.
Just so you know, I'm not going to say that on a device that is recording it.
I see.
I ain't no fool.
Anywho.
So you're going to do a demo now?
I am. So, one of our big things as far as Farrell's Country Stitching goes is we do a mini beginner set of templates, and we produce a mini ruler foot, and I'm the only one who makes a mini ruler foot. So, and our templates are unique because you sew in a path, for the most part. Some of them you do have to stay to the inside edge, but you're on the inside of a template versus trying to stitch around something. So this is the bat, and it's one of the pieces that we're offering today. And I really do like the bat a lot. So we're going to go ahead and put the foot down. It doesn't matter which end, inside that little path. Now you're going to want to make sure you pull the bobbin thread up to the top. And otherwise you're going to get a little ugly little nest underneath on the back of your quilt. And that will make you upset, you know. And you'll have to pick out stitches. It's just not any fun. Alright, so I just did a little back stitch there at the beginning. So to tie that in, and I'm gonna begin. So Dusty went ahead and put all the grip dots on for me. And we're going to go ahead and stitch. You will naturally hug the inside edge of the template. I don't ever really even think about it. I just do it. Now, when I come in here, because this space is open, so I have to stay to the edge, I always suggest that you come in on the opposite side. So instead of coming in and going this direction, I always go this direction. That way, when you come back out, your threads are going to cross, and you're going to get the bottom of your bat's going to be, you know, closed. So, all the way around. So we're just going to stitch. Oh, I ran out of bobbin. Jiminy Cricket.
Is it the wide bobbin or the narrow?
It's a fat bobbin.
Here.
Oh, G just gave me a fat bobbin.
I take care of you. Even if I interrupt.
You do interrupt a lot. She does. She can't help it.
I took care of her.
She did. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and this is another nice thing with these. You can really hand crank your foot down and end up right back on your own line. So you're not going to have to worry about like matching up the design. It's all going to be right there for you. Alright. Alright, couple little stitches. And now I'm ready to go. I think you could sing na 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 Batman. It could be your mantra.
Wouldn't you be Batgirl?
Hey, remember that day I killed that big spider?
Okay, now.
And you said I had balls.
Yes, you do.
There.
Now you can nest these, or you can have them go all the same direction.
Correct. So you can flip them, or you can go like this, and you're just going to wiggle this over.
And start again.
And start again. And your bats will be all right side up.
So if you are directional, you know, you want it all to go the same direction, you can. If you want to nest them, you can do that too.
Yeah, normally what I always say though is if your quilt's directional, so you know, if you've got a definite this is the top and a definite this is the bottom, then you know you're probably going to want your bats to all be going the same way. Yeah.
So at night you can creep yourself out.
Sure. And then you're just going to slide it over and do it again, but you can see just how cute those little guys are. And like you could do different ones in rows. So you could, if you had the XL pumpkin, you could do like the pumpkins, the bats, the...
That looks like a frog. Wait, is that what you're calling an acorn?
No, it's a bat. Oh,
It's a
that's an
ghost.
acorn.
An acorn?
It's a ghost and an acorn.
It is not a ghost and an acorn.
Apparently the acorn, or the ghost one. So now we're going to have her make her an acorn that looks exactly the same.
No, this is not how an acorn looks.
No, that's how a bat looks.
Oh, goodness.
Now, how do you nest them if they're going the same direction?
Oh, they'll still nest. They'll still nest.
What are you lining up? Oh.
You can just line up the bottoms of these loops with the tops of these wings.
Okay.
And then this little head will go right into this little space.
Sandra Newcomb would like you to do a glow-in-the-dark thread.
You're kidding me, right?
Yeah. She said it with glow-in-the-dark thread, it would look so cool.
It would look so cool. It would.
And I'd find you some if I could find it. Oh, here. You want to set up and I'll go ahead and put my...
Yeah, but this only works if I've got a black light.
Well, yeah, but you can see, they can see it really good.
I think they can probably see this really good.
Okay.
Do I want to set up?
So I am going to be demonstrating the thread director now.
There's only 12 minutes left to go.
So this is the double thread director. We do have a single that Stephanie has in her hand right now, and she's playing with it. So now Dave has to go back over there.
That would be the single.
That's a single thread director. That's the original one that, was
and this
invented.
one's $24.99.
$24.99.
No
Plus,
shipping.
yeah, free shipping.
And you get the 20% off?
Yes, if you go to Notions You Need or Farrell's Country Stitchin' and order the thread director, it'll be free shipping and you'll get 20% off if you put the discount code, all in caps for the letters, WISAVE, and then the 20, okay? 20. So Wisconsin save 20. They got it.
Just telling you, that's what they would tell you.
I don't care what David would tell me. Anyway.
And that's on film.
Okay, so if you go to Farrell's Country Stitchin' or Notions You Need, you can get the thread director free shipping with 20% off, which is really unusual because we don't really normally do that. You can also get the Gulp and Garbage off for 20%, so we'll explain that later. But right here, what we're doing right now is using the thread director. The thread director brings your thread off the spool the way it's intended to come off. Thread is wound on from the side, and it should come off from the side of the spool. It should never come off from the end of the spool. Unfortunately, our machines nowadays have this spool pin that's down in this little gully right here, and what happens is your thread comes off over the cap. And I'm going to demonstrate that. If anybody knows where my demonstration
While you're
material
looking
is.
for that, Peggy wants to know, do those templates work with the assigned one sensor lift? I'm not sure what that means.
What machine do you have, Peggy?
I'm assuming that she's talking about how the pivot height, you know, I'm assuming that that's what she's talking about. That when you're stitching, I think what you're saying is as you're stitching along and when you stop, your foot or your presser foot lifts off the quilt surface and you can pivot or whatever, and then when you tap the pedal again, your foot will go back down. Is that what you're talking about, Peggy?
Designer One Viking.
Yes, that's what
Yes,
she's talking about.
that's exactly what you're talking about. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into your settings and you're going to adjust the pivot height, okay? You're going to want to set your pivot height to 0, okay? And that will keep that from lifting every single time you stop. Otherwise, it's going to do it and do it and do it, and you will break a template, break a needle, because eventually you're going to move when you shouldn't, and it's going to go underneath the foot, the template will. So you want to make sure you change your pivot height to 0. Okay? And as soon as you shut your machine off and turn it back on, it'll reset to the defaults, and it'll just continue doing what you're, normal.
Okay, so now we're going to show you what happens to thread. Most of our thread is on this little spool here that's laying flat, so your thread looks like this. As your thread feeds off the spool, it twists. Okay, you already have enough twist in there. You don't need to add any more twist. That twist causes problems in every single thing that you sew. So imagine now that this is a piece of yarn and start twisting it. When you twist a piece of yarn, first it's going to get thinner, and then all of a sudden it's going to start bunching up on itself, getting thicker, and eventually it'll twist back onto itself. It'll get these little twists. Yeah. Thread is the same way, and especially if you are chain piecing, that thread keeps twisting and twisting, and what it does to your seams is unbelievable. So it all starts with the thread. When your thread twists in a seam, first of all, we set our tension disc for a certain width of thread, okay? It should feed your thread evenly so all your stitches are even. But if a twist goes through there, it's a little bit thicker, and those tension discs grab it momentarily, and then it releases. It'll pull out. That shortens your stitch. The next stitch is going to be like a stitch and a half. If all of your stitches are different lengths, all of your blocks turn out, your seams in your blocks turn out to be different lengths. If you are stretching one block to meet another, that means your thread is twisted in the seam, and you are going to warp your quilt top, and you're never going to get it flat again because you've stretched that fabric, okay, and it's distorted it. If your threads lay flat, you don't have that problem. Metallic thread, especially any polyester, it stretches. And when your thread stretches as it goes through the machine, it gets down into your fabric, and then it'll go back to its original position, and it'll take the fabric with it. If the stitches cannot slide in through the holes, and they can't if the thread is twisted because it locks in there, then it's going to kind of have a little wave like this when you're working with polyester. So you should probably quilt with the thinnest cotton that you can. Don't quilt with polyester because you will get stretch and you will get some wave. And if you press it, you're never going to get that out. Thread builds up in the seam, and if it builds up, your seams are thicker than they need to be, and you can't press your seams as flat as normal. So if you're quilting your quilt or somebody else is quilting your quilt, they're going over these seams that are very thick, these humps, and sometimes it distorts when you go over there. So that causes a problem. Another problem, which a lot of you might identify with, is if your thread is like this and your thread is coming off like this, eventually, first of all, this is not a smooth surface, and the thread can get caught on it and damage the thread. But more importantly, when the thread gets down to a certain amount, it won't come off the spool anymore. It will start pulling the spool off of the spindle. Whether the spindle is going this way or if you're on a thread stand and it's going up this way, it'll start getting caught and it'll pull your spool up. To me, that's wasted thread if you can't get it off. This way, your thread is feeding off the side of the spool, and you'll get every inch of thread off of that spool, and you won't have those issues. If you happen to own a, what are the little machines called? Featherweights, okay? The single thread director works perfectly on a featherweight, and the reason why is because this is the way it is. It's going to go on that spool pin like this. If you have your spool pin up like this and you have a spool of thread on it, when your take-up lever brings the thread off of the spool is going to flip around, and the thread is going to hang down in front of your machine and could get caught on any of the controls or anything there. If you're using a thread director, it comes off smoothly and it doesn't dip down and then catch up and dip down and catch up, and you won't have any of those problems. People with featherweights love the thread director. The reason why we have a double thread director is for people that want to blend threads. Right now I have a 30 weight cotton and I have a metallic going through a single-eyed top stitch needle on my machine, and I am doing freestanding leaves for the applique project that we're doing. We're getting close to running out of time here, so I'll go fast. But here's my leaf right here, and I am doing freestanding lace. And as long as I connect my circles on my lace, when I wash this out, all I'm going to have is this freestanding leaf. So if you watch my thread up above, are you watching the thread up above? You can see that it's rolling right off of the spool, flat, going into my fabric, or my, oh, I lost both my threads. No, I only have my, let's see what's going on here. No, I did, I lost both my threads. Or I saw my metallic going on. I can run 2 threads through at the same time and get a beautiful effect. When I wash my stabilizer out, I will have a freestanding lace leaf that will be going into a project. But these are all things that you can accomplish with the thread director that you couldn't before. Metallic thread, if it twists, it's the 16th stitch when it hits the tension discs. There's a little kink in it and it breaks. Metallic thread and invisible threads work the same way. You can't twist them or they will break. We prevent that by happening, and you get more shine with metallic threads if it's laying flat because there's more area for the light to reflect off of. So the single is $24.99. You're going to get 20% off if you use our discount code, which is all caps, WISAVE, and then the number 20, okay? You can either use that on Farrell's Country Stitching, or you can use it on the Thread Notions You Need website.
Okay, take a breath.
Okay.
Okay, so Karen wants to know which thread director is good for Singer Model 776. And then Karen, who won one, says, I really was surprised at how much I like it. It does make a difference.
Okay.
And then Jen wants to know what's the discount word.
Okay. The discount word, we'll start with that one, is all caps, WISAVE 20. You can use that on Farrell's Country Stitching or Notions You Need for any products, and you'll get 20% off. The question about
The machine.
Oh, your Singer, yes. Your Singer, you can use either the single or the double. There is no cover on that machine, and you do have a metal post that goes up, and it'll sleeve right over that metal post, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to thread your machine the way you normally would, okay?
I, for one, suggest always the double, only because 2 is better than 1, and it's only a $5 price difference.
Right. And
so why would you not get both? Because you don't have to use them both at the same time.
No, that's another question that was asked me. You can use just one thread on here, but for embroiderers, it's quick color changes because you can have your next color set up right away to go. You can have 2 threads going through a single-eyed needle or a double needle, because I did all our masks that way with the double needle. You can thread paint and blend your own colors if you run them through the needle at the same time.
Okay, so Janine Gold wants to know, is it possible to get a copy of just the instructions? She lost hers. So if you put your email in the comments, or you send an email.
Is this Janine Davis?
No, it's Janine Gold.
Okay.
At that 2 crazy gals at stephngshow.com, and then we'll have your email. We'll send you a set of instructions.
Now, you can also go to threaddirector.com, and there's a PDF of the instructions that I think you can download.
Yep.
Okay, so if you go to threaddirector.com, and that website isn't going to be up too much longer because it's incorporated with Notions You Need. We are the manufacturer of the Thread Director. But go and get your instruction manuals there. You can use up to a mini cone, which is this size right here. And I think we just ran out of time.
We did on the Wisconsin show.
So if you're still with us, you can use up to mini cones on the Thread Director. The single one is $24.99, free shipping and 20% off if you use the discount code. The double is $29.99, and it is 5%. You're going to get you 20% off, free shipping. So
just a quick recap. You can find all of these items that we talked about today either on the Notions You Need Facebook page, Notions You Need website, or the Farrell's Country Stitching website. Now, any of the specials that we talked about, so the hardware, the crystal thing,
the Halloween templates.
yes, those are going to be on the Steph and G show. So you can either go to the Steph and G show
webpage,
Facebook page, and click shop, which will take you to the web page, or you can just go to the web page, which is stephandgshow.com. Okay, and you'll be able to place your orders there. Some items are limited, and so you'll want to get those in. G will have the rest of the templates and whatever put back on here sometime this afternoon. And
templates aren't limited, so you don't need to worry
that's
about
right.
it.
They aren't going to run out, so you can order those anytime. Now, the other thing is, it's really, really important that you share this post. Sharing is caring, of course, and we're trying to build an audience here, and I think everybody's having a good time. I hope everybody's having a good time.
We're having a good time.
We are. And so we do this every Saturday, usually only for an hour, at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. But throughout the week, we do demos. So we do a live demo every day at 2 p.m.
Except Friday.
Except for Wednesdays and Fridays. Because Wednesdays we have Stitch and Bitch at 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And Fridays, well, G declared she needed a day off. So
we've had Fridays off for a couple of weeks now.
Look at her. She's still complaining she's not getting a day off, but
she's the only one getting a day off.
I'm a manipulator. And a good one at that.
And she knows it. Anyways, so it's really important. Make sure you follow us on all the Facebook pages. So the Notions You Need Facebook, the Farrell's Country Stitching Facebook, and especially the Steph and G.
Because then you'll get notified when we go live.
That's right.
Sometimes it's just arbitrary. Thank you for joining us. If you are new with us and you go on our web or our Facebook page and find out that you won the comment contest, please send me your email
address.
Yeah,
right.
Because otherwise, hunting you down, some people have missed out on their stuff because they didn't catch it. So if you would please check back on Monday for the winners, Monday evening, and then come and send me your email address if, in fact, you've won and you've never ordered from us before. If you have, then I'll hunt it down. But if you haven't, that's it. So thank you.
Yes. Yep. And I'm Steph.
And I'm G.
And we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.